Why is it showing that? Okay. Display capture, properties, display one primary, display two maybe, or display three, maybe display four. Okay, display four. Okay, so that's fixed. Hello everyone and welcome to Tunnel Vision 9. Today we're in 7 Days to Die, and it's actually 8 days in this server. Um, so I will tell you how to find the server in actually to find the server. First you'll need to set up a few things in your directory. So let's go ahead and go to a File Explorer window. This PC, Steam hard drive. So you have to go to your Steam library, wherever that is. Steam apps, common, and 7 Days to Die. It should look something like this. Actually, it should look exactly like this. If you don't have a mods folder, go ahead and make one. So you would do new folder, and then you would do mods. I already have one, as you can see. So I'm gonna hit no. You shouldn't have that pop up because if you don't have one, which I don't think you do it by default, it'll create the new folder. You want to go ahead and go inside that folder, and um, as you see, this is the stream right here. Um, Inside the description, you have two links. You have a Discord one, which if you're gonna be playing on here, you gotta be in my Discord. That is a requirement. And you have a drive folder, a drive link. So go ahead and go to the drive link, and you go here, download all of these, and extract it. So I'm not gonna download them because I already have them. But you're gonna want to download all of these. There's like 32 of them, and you want to, if you have to, extract them into your mods folder. If you don't have to extract them, which I think you have to, still put them in your mods folder. There you go, you have modded your game. You need to have these mods in order to join my server. Now, to find the server, you hit join a game, and you search Tony's, Tonnys, North American East, and you hit start search. It should be the only one to pop up. You select. I already have the password put in. You'll get the password once you join the um, uh, Discord. And when you join the Discord, go ahead and because I'll be streaming, I won't be able to hear um, uh, um, the Discord, but I will have the stream chat up and running. So uh, Yeah. Now, when you come in, the rules. There's no PvP. There's no griefing or raiding someone else's base without permission. If there's any kind of problems, contact me on Discord. It says Steam. I haven't fixed that yet. Uh, and there's another Discord link right there. Should you need it, you either have the option to okay, no, I don't like these rules, and you leave the server, or you can continue. I already have a base set up. Um, as you can see, it's kind of well built up. Uh, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the lights on, but I need to check this guy. You're fine. That's right. There's powering everything. Now, today I am going to start mining. Uh, so actually, let me give you a tour of the base. I'll leave the car out. Now my base is protected 9 ways to Sunday. So that pillar is there because otherwise the entire base will fall apart. Um, so as you see, I have a whole bunch of supplies. Um, when you come in, like I said, Nicholas, I have this is with that link is to my personal server in Discord. Um, I think you're already in it. Um, Crestview is no longer being maintained, so you can go ahead and leave that one. Um, but let me just check my server here. Uh, I'm wrong. You're not in here. So if you want to go ahead and come join in, when you do come join in, you go ahead and go to self roles after you have um, hit uh, there should be yeah, there it is. So you go down to self roles. Uh, Ignore that here. I'll delete this one, this message. So you go ahead and choose what gaming platforms you're in, and to get a hold of the rest of the server, you go ahead and press verify. Let me go ahead and go into server settings, roles, um, default permissions, view as server role. So when you, oh for fuck's sake, give me a moment, guys. So when you come in, you should only have access to the server rules and self roles. And I figured I put in, if I'm live, if you didn't want to join the rest of the server, you still can see whether or not I'm alive. Um, um, there is no ranks in the server. Um, if you're my friend, you get a special rank. If you're not, it's a member. So, uh, so you go into self roles. Go ahead and come down here. Say you are like me. I am a Xbox, PC, and mobile user. And may say you're a say I'm a Switch user as well. Right there. So you hit switch. If there's any missing, let me know and I'll go ahead and add it. Then you come down to, let me turn off my AC here. Um, so to gain full access to all channels, hit verify. Actually, I think that might be broken. Why is that broken? Oh no, that just added the role of member to nobody, because I'm in server view mode. So server view mode. Once you hit verify, you become a member, and suddenly you get everything. General chat. It's just that general chat. Um, you want to post some media up here. This is media. Say I say something goofy. Uh, so you put whatever it is. So sorry. So you tag whoever did it, or if he's not in the thing, you just write down his name. You put what he said or she, um, and then the date. The server's been kind of inactive for a while, uh, but I'm trying to revive it. The dark zone. If you if you do not join, do not look at any of these if you're at work. In the dark zone, the rules of the server do not apply. Common sense does. Like you're like no bullying, but if you're in the dark zone, or like say you've joined the dark zone chat, or you look at some of the dark zone pics, that's yours. So like my moderator put, no real rules. Just you have to be 18. No links to seedy websites or Pornhub or any other porn sites. Um, and keep the and if keep the porn the naked pictures out of my server, please. I will delete them. Uh, yeah, that's really the only rules in the dark zone. Uh, to create a voice channel, just join the create channel, and then you'll be moved to a channel of your own. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to my view, and I'm gonna move that back over here. Actually, I'm gonna turn on my TV. Turn on my fourth monitor. Give me a moment. There you go. So I now have viewing access to uh, um, my Discord server. Um, okay, sorry, I haven't been paying attention to chat. Hey, Sandcrab, thanks. I know you're at work, Nick. Just whenever you want to. I figured I'd give you something to watch. Uh, but yeah, so that's how you join the server. You can join the server now. You can join the server in a minute, but you have to be in uh, um, you have to be in my Discord server in order to get the password. Because I'll personally give it to you. I don't have very many decorations yet. A sand. If you wish to uh, join my office in my server and come join the chat, maybe even my game, I'd appreciate that if you're free. Um, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go ahead. Hang on, I about zapped myself. Uh, we're gonna go ahead and start exploring um, for ores. Because I'm running low on ores. I might as well show you someone else's base. I won't go inside because it's not my base. But one of my friends has built a castle and has a wall around it. So his base is actually I'm gonna defend it. I'm gonna put a whole bunch of turrets down um, and some traps. So that way, you know, we can make this a Blood Moon Knight base. Okay. Oh, I know what this is. It's a big rock. Yeah, it's a big rock. Give me a moment, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and join a voice chat. Um, so yeah, my plan is to uh, find doors. And I don't know what they look like, so I'm gonna get some help from someone. And in there is also one of my other buddies. His name is Nerve Strike, and the buddy I'm getting help from is Sandcrab. Uh, so I'll be joining the server now. Oh, hang on. Let's just say by speed. There we go. I should be able to hear you guys. Hello, if you said hello.
Hello. Hello.
I see you got my message.
Yeah. So I'm looking for ores because I'm running low on ores, and I'm
I'm not sure what the hell they look like.
Are you in a modified game?
Yes.
Just look for rocks on the surface. Look for a rock on the surface, and then just dig into it.
Y'all playing WoW?
No, he's playing 7 Days to Die.
Ah.
The modified game is, for some reason, the rocks just show up. The ore nodes just show up as rocks. Not until you actually mine them that you know what they are.
Yeah, you mean like the one I just ran over?
I don't know what you're. I'm looking at your stream, and you're
Like,
just standing by your workbench, your chemical bench.
seriously?
Yep, you're just standing by his chemistry bench.
You are way behind then, cause I'm out in the field. Yeah, I just
Okay. I just jumped forward. I see you going up a hill.
yeah, yeah. Then
Okay, yeah.
yeah. Then I hit this one. Ah, lead. Just what I needed.
Oh no, it's the small rocks, not the big rocks. I think I'm still behind you.
Yeah, well, yeah. YouTube is generally behind, but not that much.
Are so good. La na 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 na.
I might hit a few POIs while I'm doing this.
All right.
Because why not?
Yeah, why not?
This car doesn't stop for shit.
No, but it doesn't stop when you're going over rough terrain either. You are right. You are in your BMD, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't go through that door.
Yeah. See, I got you.
Yeah, I'm going through the KLZ.
Okay. I'm watching you use your auger to drill.
Okay, yeah, you're like maybe 4 or 5 minutes behind. But
And
that's
now you're.
the lowest latency.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like. That's one reason I don't like YouTube. But I guess I could dual stream to Twitch if I wanted to.
Okay. All right. Back up to third gear. Na, 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 na. So.
Fuck.
Talk to me. You'll be seeing your mom.
I'm infected.
Oh
We
no!
already knew that.
Hey now.
We've known you've been eat up with something for a long time. We just didn't never know what.
They've been expecting. Alright, why do I have dead NPCs laying here?
I'll be right back. Look at all these resources. They're all cars. Oh wait, I'm not
Yep.
even. Life seed. There you go. It's like 3 cars just sitting right here doing absolutely nothing. It's all mine. Oh. I just freaking shot the freaking minivan with the nail gun, thinking it was my impact.
What do you want, Kuma? Do you want to go outside? BRB. I'm back. I'm back.
I'm back. I'm back.
Hey, Jer. You're muted. What's up?
Had a shorter than expected day today.
How's your back doing?
Sore, but feels a little bit.
Well, you don't want to. You don't want to not use it and end up getting stiff.
Well, I had to work today, so I had to use it. I just luckily it was a little bit shorter because I was supposed to have a truck at my Kroger today instead of yesterday. Somewhere between myself ordering it, backlogged it, so the distribution just never got.
There's a ton of shit you
Right. Like, little rotational beef, add this, have a big delivery on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to join the server if you'd like.
What, for 7 days?
Yeah.
I appreciate the invitation. I'm in the middle of playing WoW, but I'll keep that in mind.
You know the passcode. It's the same thing as what your server was.
Okay.
So. Ooh, a car. Car's been struck. Car. Must destroy.
Yeah, I'm on a civilization kick.
Yeah, I saw that. I haven't played Civ in a while.
Bye-bye, car. Hang on, what is it?
Right now, I'm trying to decide if I want to declare war on a nation, even though it's like long into the game, because it irritates me that they're trying to destroy the first city-state that I've allied with. That they're gonna do construction in your yard.
No. There's in most areas there's a 10-foot easement.
Digging in the side of my yard because they're putting in between the road.
Okay.
You guys are gonna do this today. Luckily, there's another entrance to my house. If not, I wouldn't be able to get to my house. We have the road blocked.
Okay, I think it's time. It's time to go home.
You know the funny thing though about watching
What? Hey, bud.
What are you guys up to?
Can barely hear you, bud. Need to speak up.
Is that any better?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Alright, it's turned up all the way now. Hopefully I'm not blasting anybody's eardrums out.
Oh, no, you're fine now. We can actually hear you.
Okay, cool. Good. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Oh.
Happens to all of us.
I've been having problems with my mic lately. It hasn't been too nice to me.
Yeah, I know. My headset's wearing out.
Okay, so I go to approach the semi, and it explodes.
Yep.
I also have the same mods as what you had, so
Okay.
you shouldn't do anything about that.
Oh, here's field.
Okay, time to go sorting. What did I get? Lots of shit. I hate sorting things.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm fucking clearing out my stash box, and it's fucking annoying. Gotta stop being such a fucking hoarder.
Yeah, but you know that one time you don't hoard it, you accidentally get rid of a legendary that has an aspect on it you want it.
That's also true.
Okay, I think we just trade games actually. Play a game I haven't played in a while. See if I can remember how to play it.
What's that?
D3.
He's playing D4.
I don't have D4 unfortunately.
Ah.
No, but what he said, reminded me that hey, I have D3. Yeah, I haven't played it in ages, and it's been sitting on my hard drive for um.
Well, I think the new season I don't want to say it's new in, but yeah, I think you got enough time to complete it, so it's not a bad time to get back to the game.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people that here completed it because it kind of like overlapped. Like
Yeah.
you could get done with the season on D4 and then you had time to do D3 until it reset. But yeah, and like those guys, they go hard. Same with Sandcrab over here. Fucking Nerve and New are just fucking monsters.
Yeah, they are.
They'll
Not me.
probably smash through it.
I mean, when I get into it, I'm into it. But um,
Nah, no, never knew are the ones that are.
and Nerve and New are the D monsters.
Well, Nerve is the boss monster because he usually helping out New, but they're both fucking scary at how fast they can build a character and put it.
That's true with almost any game I play.
I
Yeah.
was about to say.
Ask Sandcrab. Ask
Yeah, it
him.
is. It is.
I was wondering if you were listening. I was like, he's in the channel. He might be.
I was sitting there reading something actually, looking up some plan ideas, event ideas for when Nunu gets here.
Okay, why am I downloading at? Oh no, that's megabytes, not kilobytes. Okay, never mind. Still wondering why I'm downloading at 3 megabytes a second on a freaking.
I mean, that's just me and Sandcrab are a lot alike when it comes to games in that regard. Maybe not sharing every game, but if it's a game we're into it.
Yeah.
Not so much, then eh.
Okay, I have a.
Why?
Why the fuck is my Ethernet cable not responding? Adapter
It's
settings.
tired. It's tired.
Who was that chick on Blazing Saddles? Fucking Lily Von Stoop. I'm tired.
I'm so tired. Tired of yeah. What the hell? Madeline Kahn.
Yeah,
Madeline Kahn was her name. It was the actor's name.
they made an IPA named after Lily Von Stoop. I
Oh
think
no.
I think it was called the Lily Von, and it was a grapefruit IPA. It was perfect for her. And with that said, I got a lot of really good tips because I had actually watched Blazing Saddles. All the other servers were like fucking 20 and 25 and they had no idea what it was. Like, yeah, dude, I got like a $40 tip on $100 ticket. Like, I got a bunch of good tips because I would quote the move.
Okay, maybe I don't have it installed. Guess what? I'm installing it.
What, D3?
Yeah.
There we
You said it's
go.
been a while since you played D3, Tony?
Yeah.
Question. Are you going to want to just like play through it like you normally would to get used to the game again? Or are you going to just jump at the season like, hey, I'm going to get to 70, trick my skills out, find me a build, and be a badass?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being badass, but I
But
can't do
what?
that.
But what?
But what? Yeah, really.
You have to want it. You have to want it with all your heart.
No.
No.
I'm
You just
kidding.
got,
I'm
you just
kidding.
got, you just got to know the right people. 36.31.
When you're going at either D3 or D4, it's nice when you have a arch Nephilim in your back pocket.
You calling yourself that?
I think he is.
Sure ain't calling me that.
Well,
Sure
I
ain't
tell you what,
calling me that.
I won't come right out and say that. Instead, I'll just. They usually, how's the saying go, St. Crab? The proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
When you get logged into D3, press Shift L to pull up the leaderboard. Drop the first drop down tab to 2 player and look at slot 515 out of the top 1,000 players, and you'll see me and Nunu. We actually hit the leaderboards in season Diablo 3 this year. First time ever.
Nice.
About 2.5, 3 weeks into the season, we pulled off a Greater Rift 138 in 12 minutes, which is impressive considering they got a Paragon cap this season.
Yeah, it is.
What's the cap?
800.
800.
Oh, wow. That's strange.
No, it's not. It was deliberate.
Well,
Deliberate,
no, I know
intentional,
that.
and a
Yeah.
very, very smart idea. Because typically the player base, people like to see if they can hit the leaderboards. That's why they're there.
Uh-huh.
Well, the problem comes in is when you have the monster players that go into full blown automaton beast mode where they set fucking macros up and they hit Paragon 6,000 in the first week. Players like that dominate the leaderboards because if you can't match the Paragon points, at 6,000 Paragon, your gear doesn't even matter. You can half-ass your gear and still blister through a 125 in 3 minutes. You're just that fucking strong. And it creates a real unfair gap between normal players and macro players. Well, by capping it at 800,
All
it's
those macros are now useless.
it's a level playing field now.
Yep.
It's all about who tweaks their gear out, who picks the right build, who finds that perfect little niche balance to make everything work right.
And that's probably why you had the leaderboard, because you didn't have to deal with that shit.
We didn't have to deal with the macro players anymore.
That's right.
6,000 Paragon points means fuck all now.
Doesn't mean a thing.
You got to know how to play your tune and have your gear right. Just pretty much like D4.
I don't know.
You can look at a character with a good build in D4 a lot like you would a professional component stereo system. It's only as strong as the weakest component, and your components are your build, your Paragon boards, and your glyphs. you don't have your build right, it's gonna suck. If you don't have all your Paragon boards in place and
It's gonna
trimmed
suck.
out in the right way, it's not gonna be as badass as you want it to. And if you don't put attention to them glyphs and get them bitches to 15 where they expand their radius and the bonuses get significantly better, yeah, well, you're probably going to plateau out at about level 60, level 70. And you won't be able to do a whole lot more. I mean, shit, just this season alone, I've seen Nunu respec that fucking druid 3 times already. Trying to find just the perfect build, the right niche where she can do it all. And that's actually a lot harder than what you see me do. Doesn't sound like it makes a lot of sense, does it, Houston?
No, it makes sense. I haven't ever tried to do that before, so I've never.
Norway is more involved because she's trying to be basically a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate in tanking ability with enough viable damage to take on anything that gets in her way. So she's looking for the perfect middle ground. My approach is entirely different. I'm not looking for the middle ground. Fuck the middle ground in the ass with a cactus. I'm going to one
Or a
extreme
pineapple.
of the spectrum or the other. I'm going to be the ultimate tank that is virtually unkillable, just like the barbarians that me and Sandcrab ran in Diablo 3. If we were in your party and standing close to you, you damn near could not die.
Yep.
We were unkillable. We could stand in the middle of the fucking fight and laugh at them. We're just spinning in whirlwind mode.
I remember.
Ha, 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 ha. Try again. Oop, you missed.
Yep. You missed.
And anybody we stood near gained very similar bonuses and effects. So, I mean...
They inherited those values. Yeah.
And in D4, fuck my tank. My sorceress has got shit for a tank. So,
I
how
hate
come
this
I never
map.
see you die? She doesn't use armor. Armor is not where she gets her survivability from. She's got 12,000 fucking hit points, and she's got 3 different defensive spells which can keep a barrier in almost constant uptime. As long as I don't fuck my timing up, or walk into like a 50-1 fight.
I'm on your side.
Spetsnaz, you have a green
My
light.
damage is my tank.
Вперед!
If you kill them before they touch you, hey, fuck it. I don't really think there is a perfect method in games like that. You just kind of got to find what works for you.
It's gonna, and like it's all depends on your play style.
Yeah.
What may be
What do you want out of the game? That's
yeah,
why you asked
what
that
may be a
question, right?
fantastic build for me and gets along with me may not suit you. So,
Personally, I think the druid build that Nunu settled on is perfect for your playstyle because you like to walk around like,
be smash.
Marked out to either side, great big long 3-foot claws tearing shit in half, and guess what? Ha! You cannot damage me, puny one.
Yeah, I ought to give it a try.
You're, she's got
Yeah.
hair up all the time.
Oh, fuck.
Do. Up, there's a whole lot of shit. Here's what she does. She walks in, slash,
Kills it.
slash, pisses a couple of them off, and then backsteps about 3 times because then they all file into a column. Then she goes pulverize, and you see the shockwave travel forward away from her, and everything hits the ground.
I'm gonna
Well,
grab some
now-
coffee. BRB.
That inexorable will is fucking perfect for that now. You pull them all in together and just fucking back up and hit them all.
Pull a piece of my gear on my sorceress does the same thing. The Godslayer crown. If I
Yeah.
hit a elite with an immobilized mob, all the nearby mobs into a tight little pack, and when I've got the fucking buzzsaws of death going, them little blue balls orbiting around, game over. Another thing I like about that build when running high-level dungeons is the fact that those electricity balls that orbit around me, they will do damage even after I die, because it's a duration spell. They have to wear off. So there's every chance in the world whatever killed me might be dead by the time I kill the rest.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna make a rogue. I just feel like it. I haven't played one yet.
Do you like a button build that requires almost precision timing?
Semtex thrown.
We're pulling ahead.
I mean, shit, I'll give it a shot.
I'm just asking versus your playstyle.
This isn't working.
I
We're behind.
don't mind either. Like I like what Nunu has with the whole
Enemy spy plane
fucking
inbound.
with how it's really simple. It's like you
Multiple
really
enemy spy plane
use your
contacts.
other buttons and then you just smash the entire time. But I also like to switch it up and find out like a good rotation and everything. And I know you can teach me, so I'm not really worried about it. But
A rogue is the surgeon of all the classes.
Enemy
Yeah,
counter
The
spy
specific
plane
build that I
inbound.
run anyway, which is a twisting blade, poison and view build. It is considered to be one of the deadliest of the rogue builds, but it's also the hardest and most button intensive to play because it's based on utility skills and perfect timing, along with a fair bit of
We've pulled ahead.
chance on your gear. A piece of your gear, which is something toxins, but it's no bursting venoms. The bursting venoms aspect is a lucky hit chance to form a poison pool on the ground, so you're not having to lay a trap to get it. But the special effect of that particular pool is as long as you're standing in it, your poison doesn't have a charge limit or a cooldown. You can cast it back to back to back indefinitely, and it does not use mana. So it's poison imbue, twisting blades, poison imbue, twisting blades, poison imbue, twisting blades until the effect wears off. And it creates an exponential poison curve on whatever I'm hitting. So at first it looks like I'm nick, and the next thing you know, the colors of the
they're
bar
dead.
will change. Bright red bar means completely healthy. When it turns dark red, you're
Enemy
under
sentry
some
turret
type of
detected
damage
in
over
your
time.
AO.
Either cold or possibly fire, poison, something. But when the bar turns dark, that's basically dead man walking. The damage just hasn't all
Enemy spy
ticked
plane
in yet.
inbound.
So when you see me go up against one of the bosses at first, it looks like I'm chipping, and all of a sudden you see the shade of the bar change colors. Dead, we just don't know it yet.
so you just need a fair amount of survivability to get your DOTs up and your damage up.
Survivability is because I don't have high armor. What I do have is a series of aspects that work together to give me defensive abilities. They increase my armor value, and another one increases damage reduction.
Oh!
So as long as I'm physically striking the target I'm fighting, I'm also gaining hit points back every time I swing, and a different aspect makes me swing faster the longer I attack the same target. So that's how I can stand toe-to-toe with the Butcher, because if he can't one-shot me, I can heal myself from 0 to full health faster than he can hit me a second time. If you want to see it in action the next time you're watching me on that display, if I'm on my road or my fortress, watch my
Military.
You watch it dip, zip, dip, zip, dip, zip, back and forth, up and down the whole time.
Hostile care package
Well,
inbound.
I've already seen that. I was watching it, and it's like yeah. I watched the same thing, and sometimes Nunu would just get crushed, and you just like I was like, is he gonna die? And then you just shoot back up, and I'm like, okay, all right. And I figured that was a part of your build.
Target drop.
The first second of the fight is the most critical. Because when everything starts hitting me at one time, I can't sustain that for very long. I have to thin
Hostile
the crowd
counter spy
down and
plane
mitigate the
established
damage
above.
really fast. So when the sorceress jumps into the middle of a fight, I'm basically playing a numbers
Multiple
game.
enemy counter spy planes
Depending on
overhead.
how many of those I can kill in the first half
Enemy
second
spy
before
plane
they can do
inbound.
me any damage at all, and then how many more I can wipe out in the next half second before the damage becomes too much. Like I said, those builds that I play are pretty involved, but that's why they're as badass as they are. I lean more on mobility and utility for survivability than I do raw armor. So that's pretty much was the Achilles heel of all the villains. Stop everything, I die.
Threat neutralized.
If I reverse directions at the wrong time, I die.
I'm losing this fight. We're
SAM
pulling
turret
ahead.
deployed.
Enemy RCXD detected.
Sweden has made my entire civilization Protestant. Good for them.
Oh no.
SAM turret destroyed by hostile action.
You know, that's one of the few ways I don't like trying to win the game is trying to go for a religious victory.
Really?
So
Multiple
boring.
hostile spy planes detected.
And I know she pissed a lot of people.
We're falling behind.
Yeah, the game is sort of slanted against that for some reason.
Enemy napalm
Wouldn't
strike
know why.
incoming.
Considering it's one of the main ways.
Yeah.
Up your game or face the consequences.
Throwing Semtex. Incoming flag.
RCXD
We're in the last
available.
remaining seconds. Push.
Where in the world? I hope you're settled here, my
Spy plane available for tasking.
faceless map.
RCXD driving out.
We're deadlocked. Withdraw to exfil location.
Nice draw.
We are evenly matched. Get us out of here.
One by hostile man. Back the fuck off!
But by the way, Sam, I'm pretty good at this game.
Which one's that?
Uh,
I'm not watching, bud.
Call of Duty, Cold War.
I'm not a first-person shooter player much.